guys, so I got another one for the books. I have always got a feeling since Anthony Joshua's lost to Alexander Usyk back in September that there is a big, massive rift with him and Eddie Hearn, especially after he came out with his IFL interview, the hour-long interview with Kugan Cassius, where he states that Eddie's not in my camp, he doesn't really know what I do, and Eddie says things for me. It's coming from the best place, la-da-da-da-da-da, X, Y, Z, but, you know, Eddie don't know what I go through on a day-to-day basis. That was the roundabout gist of what he said, and you have to remember he signed a lifetime contract to Eddie for the remainder of the rest of his career in boxing, and then goes in to fight Alexander Usyk and loses. So my spidey senses are tingling, so I am always usually right. I feel that there's a rift. When Eddie Hearn was asked, did he see Anthony Joshua's latest little interview? Anthony Joshua, by the way, is out in Dubai, supporting a fighter. I didn't really cover this interview. I will do, but stand. Which one should I give you? This is what. Stand by.
TV proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're actually somewhere in the middle of Dubai. I don't know where we are.
Yes.
How are you, mate?
All good. You?
Good show. What? You was there all night supporting all your UK guys?
That's it. That's it. It's got to be done. So I'm on like a 10-day break. I had 10 days off. So we booked the buy last minute, and there was boxing tonight. Especially OD, Badu Jack, and one of the local boys are fighting. So I was rooting for OD all the way as well, and it was a good turnout. Boxing is picking up, so if you're new to boxing, there's still a massive future, like in America, England, obviously across the world, Africa, like Germany, but the Middle East is definitely moving towards bringing boxing to life here.
Absolutely. There was one mad thing that happened tonight, and I need to ask you about it, because at one point you shouted an instruction.
So Eddie Hearn was asked about that, and he had this to say. Stand by.
Just away from this, did you see Kugan's interview with Anthony Joshua?
I haven't seen it all, no.
Okay, see, Michael Benson put out the main bits of it, and I watched it, and Joshua was going, you shouldn't ask me about stepping aside, it's not in my DNA. But then, like a minute and a half later, he was saying, I'm a businessman, and if the offer's right, we have to sit down and consider it. So that's the first time I've heard you guys, or someone from that side, talk about considering a step aside. So what's going on there?
I don't think there's a consideration of a step. I mean, look, I think at the moment, the only focus is on the rematch. And, you know, Anthony Joshua wants to fight Alexander Usyk. So until that is presented to him, and it hasn't been presented to him, in terms of stepping aside, that's all the focus is. So, you know, I haven't seen the interview, but I know, speaking to him, that all he wants to do is rematch Alexander Usyk.
Another weird one. He's gone on a random unfollowing spree, and you was in that. So what's gone on there?
Nothing. I think he's unfollowed everybody but his sponsors, hasn't he? Yeah.
One of the commercial guys. Then.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll still talk every day.
Like AJ has gone on an unfollowing spree and only following his sponsors, and these are the sponsors that I feel that, yeah, they pay your bills, but I couldn't believe how many there were. And I think this is distracting Anthony Joshua from absolutely being in camp. If he's always having to shoot commercials and adverts for such conglomerates and corporations. Stand by. I had to look at all his sponsors. Stand by. Sponsors. Yeah, for me, it seems like there's a rift in the building. I think there's a rift within Team AJ. AJ's not looking like himself. It doesn't look like he's trusting a lot of people that's around him, and I think that may be Eddie Hearn included. And I think due to the loss of Alexander Usyk, Joshua is in a frame of mind where he doesn't want any friendships, and I think he may be a bit hurt with Eddie. Like I said, 2 + 2 + 2 makes 6. So I was all right at maths. I tend to be logical. Anyway, I thought I'd bring this to you, some interest. Leave your thoughts below. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, rep nonetheless. Come box with Shan. Gyan. And I'm just going to stay up and have breakfast.